Hey Josh, I was just curious, where are you right now? Are you in the break room or something like that? No, I'm done with work, so I was gonna go and grab some drinks tonight, actually. But why do you ask about that, Mark? I mean, we're only coworkers. It's not like I'm your wife and I have to tell you where I am all the time. Wait, what? You're going to go out drinking? Are you serious? Don't you remember what we talked about this afternoon? I told you that I wanted you to stay a little late in the office so that I could talk to you about something. You said that you'd do it. Did you forget about that or something? Oh, that's right. I guess you did tell me that. Well, I'm sorry to say, but I completely forgot about that. Look, Josh, I really don't want to have to be the one to say this, but you do realize that I'm your boss, right? And there have been several times where you've said you understand my instructions and then either forget or ignore them. Oh, right. Well, I will say that you're right to want to try and pull rank on me like that. After all, everyone in the office knows that you only got to where you are through brown-nosing. Although I will say that I'm jealous that of all the people who started the same time we did at the company, you've climbed the highest. I really don't think that's the attitude you should be taking with this. But look, since you're already out of the office right now, just please make sure that this doesn't happen again, okay? Because I really don't know how much longer I'll be able to cover for you if you keep this up. Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you're covering for me? I mean that you've really been doing poorly with your job performance, and people are starting to notice. Not only that, but you're going out drinking basically every night, and forcing some of the guys to go out with you, and they're complaining. In fact, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about when I asked you to stay late today. Hold on a second, you're telling me that those little peons who I grace with an invitation out are complaining about me? I want names. Just who is saying these kind of things about me, huh? I mean it, I really want to know who it is. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that is just not going to happen. I'm not going to name anyone, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with wanting to go out drinking now and then, but there's a line between doing that and trying to force your coworkers to go out with you by abusing your seniority. You do realize that this behavior of yours is even starting to affect their performances as well. I'm sorry, but I really have to disagree with you there. It's the duty of the underlings to go and drink with their superiors in the office. I mean, that's the key to getting a promotion in this world. It's how you got ahead as well, isn't it? So just who do you think you are talking down to me like this? You're not even making any sense at all. Do you know that? That isn't the issue here, Josh. I'm saying that you need to learn to take no for an answer if someone doesn't want to go drinking with you. It's not just about work, it's about just being an ethical person. So look, can you just do this for me? I really don't think that I'm asking much of you. But I am trying to warn you that we've been getting a lot of complaints at a time when your performance isn't so hot either. Just who's the one who's judging my performance, huh? Is it you? Because if so, then I think I know the real reason for any low marks I might be getting. And here you are trying to lecture me about lording my power and influence over others? You really need to wisen up if you think that I'm gonna take this. Look, Josh, I'm trying to give you a second chance here. Do you get that? Hell, it's not just a second chance, it's your third or fourth at this point, really. Do you not realize that your career could be really hurt if you keep on like this? I mean, out of all the people who we started at this company with, you and I used to be really close. But if you think that you can get away with acting like this all of the time, then there are gonna be some consequences for you. I think I'm starting to get it now. You didn't just climb up the ranks by going out drinking with the bosses, you put on this fake friendly face of yours. Well, unlike you, I don't want to have a career based on schmoozing. I'm not some glad-hander like you. I want to get ahead in life on my own hard work. And I wouldn't be happy getting ahead in life through any other way, I'll have you know. Oh, just give me a break already, Josh. I mean, really, is that how you think I got ahead? I worked hard and I earned the promotions that I got. It really is just that simple. If you're jealous of what I've been able to accomplish in my career, then that's on you. Right, sure. Well, anyways, I've got beers that need drinking, so I guess that means I'll have to listen to your little lecture in person tomorrow. See you then. Hey, Josh, did you go home already? Are you not in the office anymore? And if I did, what is it to you, huh? Do you have something you want to say to me about it? Well, if you're already gone, then I suppose there's nothing we can do about that. But I still want you to try and explain to me just what it was that you were doing today. You want to know about what I was doing at work today, or are you talking about the fact that you realized you were being cheated on and are gonna be getting divorced? What I want to know is why you thought it was your business to tell the whole office that that was happening. I mean, really, just what were you hoping to accomplish with that, huh? I wasn't really trying to accomplish anything. I was just telling people some news that I'd heard. I'm sorry that you don't like that people know. It's not just some news. And besides, I don't remember saying a single thing to you at all about my divorce. But it's true, isn't it? I mean, even a few days ago, I noticed that you'd stopped wearing your wedding ring. All I did was bring it up with some of the guys in the office while we were out drinking. I guess the news travels fast in a place like this. Besides, it is true, right? I mean, you did get cheated on, and that's why you're getting a divorce now, isn't that right? I just thought it was interesting, so that's why I told people. I thought I told you that I wanted you to stop forcing the younger employees to go out drinking with you. And on top of that, you have no business discussing other people's private lives when they aren't there, or at all for that matter. I am trying to keep a modicum of decorum around the office, and you're making that very difficult. Well, I never said that I give a damn about what kind of silly rules you want to try and enforce around here, didn't I? Do you really think you could talk down to me like this after you got cheated on? I mean, even if you might be good at your job, it sounds like you weren't exactly good at keeping your family together now, does it? I hardly see how any of that concerns you in the slightest, Josh. Well, I don't know what you want me to say. You're the boss, and I just thought the people should know the kind of mental state that you're in right now. Of course, I can't really blame your wife for not wanting to be with you. After all, you really have got nothing in the looks department, especially compared to me. So I can't really say that I blame your wife for wanting to sleep around either. Look, Josh, I'm going to tell you this one last time. This is a personal matter that has nothing to do with you at all. And quite frankly, I don't think that you had a single good reason for sharing that information with people from the office. You know, it's because you have this big stick up your ass that you got cheated on, Mark. Your wife was probably just as sick of you trying to talk down to her as we all are of it here. Again, this really has nothing to do with you at all. How about you focus less on office gossip and more on doing your job correctly? Oh yeah, boss, I'll be sure and do that for you. But then again, you know that there are even rumors of you doing all kinds of underhanded things to get to where you are today, right? And people are starting to resent having such a sneaky, slimy boss lording his power over them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the one spreading those rumors around, aren't you? Honestly, what are you trying to even do here, huh? I mean, I thought that we were at least pals who would want to support each other. Well, that was then and this is now. And besides, you're the one who thinks that you're better than the rest of us all because you got a few promotions. So consider this my way of getting back at you for how big your head has gotten. And that's really why you have such a big problem with me? I really don't even know what to do with you anymore. I mean, if you have this much time to scheme and cause mischief, why not just actually do some of your work instead? Well, maybe that's because, unlike you, I'm not gonna be the type of businessman who sacrifices his family for his career. That's why you got cheated on in the first place, you know. I really don't even know what to say to you anymore. But I think that we're done here. Just do what you want. But do know that if you keep this kind of behavior up, I'm gonna have to do something about you. How about you just worry about yourself? I'm sure that you have plenty on your plate, so quit trying to boss me around all the time. You keep telling me to just focus on my work, but what if you took your own advice and quit bugging me all the time? Okay. Fine then. I guess I'll just do that. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention to you that I'm going to be marrying my fiancée soon, so I know that you're probably still all sad about losing your wife, but I'll invite you to my wedding. Great. Thanks for that. I hope that you two are happy. Well, I won't be the one getting cheated on, that much I can tell you, but I'll see you tomorrow, boss. Hey Mark, how have you been lately? I feel like it's been a while since I've heard you complain. Have you finally learned to mind your own business? You must be in quite the good mood to be messaging me out of the blue. Did something good happen to you? Well, let's just say that I heard through the grapevine that someone was gonna be getting demoted soon. I really didn't think that the rumors I spread about you would have been so effective, and yet here we are. Oh, is that what you wanted to talk about? Well, yes, I am going to have a meeting with the department head tomorrow. But I think that we're just going to catch up on how current projects are doing. But you are more than welcome to imagine up any fantasies that you like. Oh, darn! And here I thought that you were really going to be getting demoted. I was really hoping that these rumors might have finally made the big boss realize that you weren't fit for the position that you're in now. Who knows, it might still happen, and then I'm sure that I'll be next in line once you're out of the way. So anyways, is that all you wanted to talk to me about? I can't imagine you just wanted to waste my time with that. Well, I also wanted to ask if you'd gotten the invitation to my wedding yet. Oh, yes, I got that the other day, actually. But I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to look at it. What do you mean you haven't looked at it? What are you waiting for? I mean, you're probably at home already, aren't you? Just hurry up and open the invitation. I even put in a picture of the two of us. Sorry, I've just been too busy doing other things. I'll give it a look eventually. But you'll just have to wait. Wait a second, is this real? Are you really going to marry this person? Now, I know that you might be feeling a bit of jealousy right now. After all, I know that I'm gonna marry a real stunner. And I'm sure you realize that you're so ugly that you could never ever get someone as beautiful as the woman I'm about to marry. Although I'm also sure that your ex-wife was probably as ugly as you are. Yeah, I mean, I guess that you are gonna marry a really beautiful woman. But I just think that she might have a bit of a nasty personality, so I'd watch out if I were you. What are you talking about? How dare you say that about my fiancée? Just who do you think you are to say that, huh? Well, have I not shown you a picture of my ex-wife? Here, I'll send you one. It seems to me like the woman that you're gonna marry is actually my ex-wife. How about that? I mean, I know it's a small world and all, but wow, sometimes I still get surprised. Wait a second, just hold on there. Are you telling me that this woman is the same woman who cheated on and divorced you? Does that mean that you're trying to say I was the guy that your wife was cheating on you with? No, nothing like that. She was with another guy before you. But how long have you been together? You made it sound like a time when you talked about her in the office, so maybe you're getting played too. But, I mean, No, that can't be right. My fiancée can't be cheating on me. We're about to get married. She said that she wasn't seeing anyone else when we started dating. Well, I don't really know all the details, but I was pretty sure she stayed with that other guy after her and I divorced. So maybe she just took a little break from that guy before getting with you? Either way, it sounds like she was cheating on us both at the same time. Wait a second. I just remembered something. And don't bother trying to message me. I'll be busy. Of course. I just suggest that you look into this quickly. I know that your wedding is coming up really soon. Don't you talk to me like you know what I'm going through right now, okay? I'll be back soon. Hey, Josh, you really need to give this a rest. This is just getting ridiculous. I mean, just how many days are you gonna miss work without saying anything? Shut up! I don't care about work at all anymore. Don't you realize there are bigger things going on? You know, the least you could do is call into the office and say that you're not gonna come in. You've been causing everyone around here a lot of problems with your absences. This is all your fault. Why did you have to tell me all that stuff that you did the other day? I'm sorry, what exactly is my fault? I don't think that I'm quite following you there. How about you try starting from the top and explaining to me all that's going on with you right now? Well, it was just like you said. She really was cheating on me. And now, thanks to you, we're not going to be getting married anymore. We've been trying to talk for a few days, but I don't even know what to do. Well, hey, I really do feel you with the wedding. I have been in your shoes before. But I really don't think that any of this is my fault. And I don't think this has anything to do with work either. So if you thought your love life was an excuse to miss work, I'm afraid that I have some bad news for you. Quit messing around with me, man! This is all your fault because you told me all about the woman I was about to marry. I don't see how this could be anything but your fault at all. So the least you can do is take some responsibility. I'm sorry, but both you showing up to work and your love life are your responsibilities and your problems. So I really don't see what I even have to take responsibility for. I mean, if you had this much free time to do all this investigating into your fiancé, you should have called the office. But there you go again, looking down at everyone, just because you got a few promotions. I don't need you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. You know, if it weren't for you, then I'd probably be in your position right now. And then I could have found someone even better to date. So this is all your fault. All of it. Again, I respect your feelings and where you're coming from, but it just simply isn't my fault at all. I get that you're upset and are looking for someone to blame, but maybe you should start with yourself. Okay, really, just who do you think you are talking to me like that, huh? I'll tell you this now, you aren't gonna be at our company for much longer. And just what makes you think that's the case? Because you're gonna get demoted, and then I'm gonna be given your position. So you can try and play nice all you want. It won't change what I'll do to you once I have your position. I'll make you regret ever trying to interfere in my life. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I won't be getting demoted. And you won't be getting promoted either. What are you talking about? But you know about all the rumors that are being spread about you at work, right? How do you think you'll ever be able to recover from them? At the end of the day, all they are baseless rumors. And no one really thought much of them beyond that, if you must know. Besides, I've already explained to our boss that those rumors weren't anything that I've actually done, but just being spread by you. Of course, it took some time to gather the negative proof that I hadn't done what you said, but once I had it, it was all clear, that you'd planned this. So then, you mean you were able to clear yourself from the rumors, and then the boss was able to see that I was the only one capable of spreading them? Is that what you're saying? Not only that, but he actually wants to talk to you in his office when he gets the chance to. Because now he knows that it wasn't just rumors about my wedding that you were spreading when you did that. But then, you mean I thought you were going to get demoted? Are you really not? I actually think that you're the one that's going to get demoted. I mean, you wasted so much work time just making up these dumb stories. Do you have any idea all the trouble that you've caused around here? Meanwhile, I really haven't been doing anything at all. Anyways, the big boss wants to see you bright and early tomorrow morning, or else you're fired. I don't have anything else to say to you beyond that, so take care. After that, Josh was called into the department supervisor's office. He was chastised for spreading rumors and wasting time before being fired for missing so many days of work without so much as a phone call. I thought he was just going to be demoted, but he really ended up losing his job. After he was gone, productivity in our department increased by about 50%. I really haven't thought much about Josh, his marital status, what he's doing for a living, or where he even is living since then. I just don't have that kind of time to waste. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.